Hello, what is going on, everyone? Happy holidays. If you're watching this at the time that it's downloaded, it is Christmas Eve. And so I'm just shooting out everybody happy holidays, no matter what religion or anything you are. Welcome back to Aries EDC. Today I wanted to take some time to kind of show you my shop and some of the areas where I do all my work. I just want to share that with you. Just so you get an idea of the tools that I'm working with and some of the knives that I'm creating. Again, if you would like, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, ask me a question about anything you see, or not. That's completely up to you guys. So I'm showing you this one because I'm just finishing up this one. I just did the sheath this morning. I've been tuning it up, trying to get it to where there's not a lot of play. Shooting this with one hand, so I apologize for any of that. Pink comes off real nice. This is going to be one of my Cardinal models. Really great little small fixed blade, 3-finger knife, handle completely contoured. It is black burlap with a green liner. Turned out pretty cool so far. Still have a little bit of work to do on it. I got to put an edge on it, etc. But it's turning out pretty nice. And just finished the sheath. Just kind of dialing it in so it's nice and tight, not too much wiggle. But with Kydex, you're gonna have a little bit of play, but as long as it's not coming out, I'm good with it. So anyway, I'm working on that. So where we are right now is kind of my finishing room, where I do a lot of the videos and stuff. Sorry, my hand's flying in front of the camera. But so I'm going to go ahead and back out so you guys can kind of see what's going on. So here's my setup. I have my toolbox. It has a lot of little things in there. Some stuff that I use, like handle material, some tools, some old stuff. So these my maker card. Every knife that you get will come with my maker card. Some blanks, a knife that I don't really talk about too much. Let's see. These are all my blanks for all my models that I use. Some of the tools for my etching machine, and some these are what I use to make my logo. Which I've done in some videos, but maybe one day I'll get into a little bit more, just some other junk. Up here we have some completed knives. So my creep, the gargoyle, the naked column. These are all available on my Etsy shop. This one is also available on my Etsy shop. I might have to do a separate video on this one because that's a little cool little mini hatchet that I made. I call it the package hatchet, so, you know, great for opening packages or anything. Some other knives that I made. These are some of the first ones that I've made. Some knives that I purchased, and this is where it kind of started it all. I'm going to have to do a video on this knife and how it began my obsession with making knives and all the sheaths for everything. We have my Kydex press for making my sheaths. Over here, my sharpening system. I use this for mostly my pocket knives and to finish off some of my thinner blade stock knives. My etching machine. It helps me etch my logo on everything, odds and ends, little workstation. Now we'll head out into the shop. This is kind of where all the magic happens, and if your shop doesn't look like that, are you really getting anything done? So anyway, this is my Wen 1x30 grinder. Everything happens on this, everything. So blade profiling, shaping, sharpening, everything happens on this. This is the only thing I have. There's no 2x72s. There's no anything major. It's all on this. So everything I'm creating, it's coming off of this machine, which is been really, really good for me. I have really no complaints. My only major complaint is the adjustment screw has worn off and broken, so I just have to use a wrench to adjust it. But other than that, it works. It's great. I don't have any major issues with it. My little vise, a lot of things happening here. I picked this up for free at an old job I was at. They were getting rid of it. It completely spins around and I can put it at any angle I want to. And I was like, heck yeah, I'm grabbing that. My Portaband with the swag table. This comes in really handy to help me cut things and to do anything I need. I just have a Bauer bandsaw, so nothing crazy. It comes with its pedal, so this pedal is wired to the bandsaw, so I can step on the pedal. And basically what I have, sorry I was cutting up some of that Kydex this morning, is a table bandsaw. So it's a really great kit. It's a cheap way to end up getting a bandsaw, because to purchase a metal bandsaw can be kind of pricey, and this makes it much more doable. Files, can't have enough good files. My press to help with my rivets for my Kydex sheaths. This is Central Machinery 5-speed drill press. This is where I make all the holes. Plenty of drill bits, some hand tools. My polishing wheel. Basically, if I have something small to use, I'm going to use it. So that helps me with all my polishing needs. A Nike Workstat work desk. All my belts that I use for the grinder, etc., etc. Sandpaper. This thing has been pretty cool. It's several different grits of sandpaper, and I can just pull it out, cut it, and I have sandpaper ready to go. Helps me with the hand sanding and things that I do. I got these three on the bench, getting ready to be profiled. Got to do the bevels in them, so those will be coming soon. You may have seen this one. I have this one ready to be ground down to work on the handle. So I'll be working on that here probably this week. Since I have a week off, I'm going to be getting all that done. And then the only other thing is my forge, Mr. Volcano forge, double burner forge. That's basically used to heat treat all my carbon steel blades, 1080, 1095, 80 CRV2. Sorry about my work shoes, and that's it. But that's the shop. That's where all the magic happens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something you could do if you want to start making knives, start making things? You know, it doesn't take a ton of money to do it. I think this was under $1,000 in materials and stuff to get started. Obviously, with the cost of the belts, which you will go through, and tons of sandpaper, which you will go through, everything is pretty manageable just to get started into making knives. Hopefully you guys can get some ideas and do some stuff your own, because being able to create something and taking something from raw material and getting to a point where it's starting to become something is very valuable. Makes you feel real good, and being able to finish something off is even better. So if you guys want to be able to come in, create something to where it's usable, it's a tool, something you can use every day, do it. All right, guys? Hey, thanks for watching. Take it easy.